Let's take a look at the troop movements that the IRGC are conducting. So, the IRGC are now moving more and more tanks into southern Iran. Let me take a look at this clip. They're moving a lot of armor, actually, significant amounts of armor, which during the Iran-Iraq War, the last major war that Iran participated in, this was the place where Saddam Hussein was able to launch an invasion into Iran and was largely successful in the beginning.
Wait,
That's the
this
border.
is fake though.
This
video is fake. What do they say this is? What do they claim this is?
These are IRGC tanks moving towards Khuzestan.
Yeah, this is old.
This is old?
Yeah.
Really? This is DEJ posting it.
I know, but this is wrong. DJ made a mistake.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You thought you knew a guy.
DJ usually doesn't. Yeah, DJ doesn't make usually mistakes, but this video I think is confirmed that it's old, and
Okay.
there is a lot of rumor that the Islamic Republic is going to do a land attack on Kuwait. They don't. Iran and Kuwait don't share a border.
Yeah, they don't. There's a 20-kilometer, actually, I think 50-kilometer stretch of land between them.
But I think this is old. But like, double check that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
Maybe they're wrong. Right.
No, I could be right.
But there is a lot of rumor in Iran that there's going to be a land attack on Kuwait. But that video I think is old. Like, maybe you could send it to me while you're talking. I could do some research.
Sure. No, thanks for pointing that out. That may be old, but however, we did see another clip that was confirmed from the south of Esfahan also moving tanks. So they are moving it in some capacity. Again, guys, they can move as many tanks as they want. Is it going to make a difference? They have no aerial, threats. So we can just move our planes in and take them out whenever we like. Not a big difference. It's kind of like Pakistan fighting the Taliban, actually, because the Pakistanis have an air force and the Afghanis don't. So it's kind of a one-sided war there. We can, however, see this clip. This was confirmed that they're instead moving missile launchers in a very conceited way. Take a look at this truck.
ببین بیناموسا این جاده فرودگاه خمینی ملعونه ببین بیناموسا لانچرها رو اینجوری میبرن اینا تریلیای لانچره یه دونه ماشینم پشت اسکورت یعنی حرومزادا با ماشین شخصیای مردم میبرن.
So this clip did get verified by multiple figures, including Iran International. This is a mobile missile launcher that the Islamic Republic has, and they're moving it. You can see a little bit better there. They're moving it from Imam Khomeini Airport, which is the biggest international airport in Iran. I think it's still south, my best guess. So we're not actually sure which road this is on. He didn't say which road it was, but so there's some pretty significant movements. And how scared they are for their missile launchers not to get hit. There's an additional reports from open source intelligence that the Islamic Republic is moving in forces to the Khuzestan border. So again, that would be the Iran-Iraq border, trying to, potentially invade Kuwait. Guys, there's a 50-kilometer stretch. And quite frankly, I'm not sure how successful that would be. I think many of you guys could probably answer that statement for me. So with that, let me show you guys what's going to happen with Pickaxe Mountain. So let's begin with what we see out of the United Kingdom. So we were able to spot, at least people in Britain who like to watch the Fairford base and to see what picks up and what lands there, did manage to spot a B-1 bomber take off from Fairford. I know actually know what the flight time is for them to reach the Middle East. I'm assuming it's probably maybe 10 hours or so, maybe a little bit longer. I'm really not sure about that one. But that is why largely people are believing that tonight we will see some sort of B1, B2 action. That, along with Trump's statements that he will hit Pickaxe Mountain and that there's nothing the Islamic Republic could possibly do about it. Those are all the troop movements that we've seen so far. Oh, again, for anyone that didn't hear, the USS Boxer is currently right around here. That's a Greek ship. So the USS Boxer is about 40 to 50 miles off the coast of Oman, about east. So it's somewhere in this general area in the Arabian Sea. And it's been hanging out there for a few days now. So it looks like they're pretty much ready in theater for whenever the orders may come for them to be used. Did you hear anything about the USS Boxer, or do you think?
What direction is it moving towards?
It's just doing donuts. It just goes in a circle in this general area. Just hangs around here. Yeah. With that, we can show you guys a little bit of a comparison. Guys, this is a very prominent Iranian analyst, Iranian opposition, so people like me and Armin. And he is a very close friend to Morad Vaisi. In fact, they talk every day. And Morad Vaisi gets some of his analysis from this man, Mehdi Parpanchi. He did a little comparison that I thought was interesting, right? Of course, it's not apples to apples, it's not one-to-one, but he's saying that Iraq in 1991, so they had 60 military divisions, they had 5,700 tanks, 3,000 artillery, 900 aircraft, incredible defensive network, 1 million strong military, ballistic missiles, all of that, right? They had all of that. And he's saying that ultimately Saddam Hussein fell into a sort of delusion. He thought that if he hits the Persian Gulf infrastructure, the oil, so he set the Kuwaiti oil on fire, he dumped oil into the Persian Gulf, he did all these things, and he thought that he could make the world put so much pressure on America that they would back off, and America would leave him alone and lack the ability to defeat him, right? So he thought all this military power and the destruction of the Middle East would save him. And it turned out, as we all know in history, that turned out to be completely false. Actually made the United States and the other countries in the world band together more to destroy him. And Mehdi Parpanchi largely believes that the same scenario is happening. The Islamic Republic is treading down the same path. They exaggerate their own military capabilities. They think their enemy is weak. They fall into a delusion. They think that surviving means winning. And they're hitting the infrastructure of the Persian Gulf. So let's see if, maybe history won't repeat itself here, but there are some patterns that we're seeing. You can largely predict the outcome of that.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.